Hey folks, today we're at the Laowa stand at Photokina 2016, and if you watch Tog Life, I introduced a couple of their lenses a few weeks back. That's peaceful music. Let's check them out. Laowa, I'll give you 1,000 guesses. Let's see who can guess what the name actually means. If you haven't heard it already, I think it would be impossible to guess. Apparently it translates as old frog. They want people to slow down and be more methodical, just like a frog, so you know. So the two lenses that I came by here to look at today are both world's firsts, or world's fastest. Where are we? This guy is the first one. It's a 15mm f2, so the widest for an f2 lens. This one's only for Sony E-mount lens. He said the rep said it's got two spherical elements in there. We're able to take a few little test shots here, so I will get some. It lets you focus down really close to 15 centimeters. So at f2, even though it's 15mm wide, obviously you're getting just a tiny depth of field on that. I was doing some test shots of my assistant Christian, and we're just getting like single hairs in his beard in focus, and then the background just falling away to nothing. Let's take a look around it. So like the earlier lenses, they claim this one produces close to zero optical distortion. You can see on the front there, this is a D-dreamer, a distortion dreamer. Isn't that deep? The other one they have here is a 7.5mm f2 lens, but that's for micro four thirds. So you might think, well, micro four thirds has a 2x crop factor. This has no crop factor, so it, kind of works out to be the same thing. Not quite, because it's this big. Now this one they're kind of aiming, you can see why, at being something that you would use for drone photography or videography or that kind, or maybe even surveillance type stuff, because it's so tiny. It's I don't know how much it weighs, just a couple of 100 grams, but it's still actually, majority of it is actually metal. So anyway, we'll take a couple more test shots with this one, and I got one more thing I want to show you. So if you haven't heard of Laowa before, like I said, I have mentioned this on the weekly show a couple of weeks back. They seem to be just in the business of making world's first lenses that no one else has thought of, or no one else, for whatever reason, they haven't made them. So this guy is a 2x macro. So if something is 1 centimeter in reality, it'll appear as 2 centimeters on your lens. And this is for full frame cameras. Canon, Nikon, all of those. It lets you focus down crazy close to 61 centimeters away, but it's a 60mm lens. So this is crazy close. And then this one, which talk about just throwing all the tech you have into one product, is a 15mm f4 1:1 macro with shift. So then you can do all of those shift functions for your landscape photography at f4, 15mm, or you can come in really close to get macro shots as well. Just everything that you can think of pretty much set in there. It's a shame they don't have a shift in there, a tilt in there as well, huh? Anyway, so interesting. As I say, one of the big things that's held E-mount back, I think, the bodies are great, the tech is great, it's improving with each generation, but you need more lenses. The ability to adapt old lenses is certainly an advantage for people who are into that kind of thing, but having modern lenses with the latest coatings from a range of different manufacturers is what's going to really push the system forward. Canon, Nikon, Pentax, all of those guys already have a bunch of manufacturers making stuff for them. So I'm really happy to see more and more stuff coming out natively for E-mount, especially manual focus, seeing a lot of people are using this stuff for video anyway. So thanks for watching. If you haven't already, jump on over to the website, sign up to the mailing list, and each day at the end of the show, I'm sending out a newsletter letting you know everything that we did and links to all of the videos we've included, and you'll get my free guide to improving your portraiture. I really need to sit down and a Coke. Thanks guys, I'll see you soon.